Do you want to play some basketball? Heck yeah. Oh, need one more. Ooh, Jeremiah, I wonder what he's doing. If he wants to play.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey man, a few of us are getting together and gonna go ball.
A ball?
Yeah, ball. You wanna join us?
Man, I've always wanted to go to a ball. Yeah, I'd love to go. Yeah, dude, count me in. What do I wear?
Yeah, just wear, just normal attire.
Formal, okay. Yeah, that sounds fancy, dude. I'll be there. Hey, let me let you go. I got someone else beeping in.
All right, cool. Wait, fancy? What do you mean?
Hey, where's Jeremiah?
He said he'd be here by now.
I knew you should have made him a +1.
Well, you said anybody. I got anybody.
Next time we'll be more specific.
About time. Bro, I don't even know. I can't.
Why is he dressed like that?
I'm dressed for the formal ball. Why? Am I early?
Dude, it's basketball, not a formal ball. Who is this?
This is my valet, Edward. He's also my chauffeur, my butler, my hairdresser, and my chef.
Dad? Oh, hi, Josh. What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Never mind that. What are you doing here?
Jeremiah said I could be in his video if I helped out with a few things.
His video. You know what? Never mind. Let's just get going.
All right. So rules are make it, take it. You got to take it back past the crack if it's on.
Okay.
You know if you. What is that sound?
Well, he asked for a martini.
A martini. We're about to play the game. Whatever. Let's just pick teams.
I'll take Scott.
All right, let me get Stuart.
I'll take Jay.
I got Josh.
Woo!
I'll take Bash.
I guess I'm stuck with Jeremiah. Me? Oh, no sir, no sir. I came here to attend a ball, not play ball.
You're playing. We needed another person. I called you. You said yes, so you're playing.
Edward, my man, looks like you're up. I'm gonna need you to, yes sir, I'm gonna need you to fill in and play ball for me.
I don't know how to play ball.
Edward, look at all these buffoons out here. I don't think any of them actually know how to play basketball. Besides that, I can't risk getting this beautiful face of mine fouled.
And I can. I don't know if I should. I got a knee injury.
Edward, my man, it's real simple. It all comes down to one thing. Do you want to be in my video or not?
Okay. By the way, it's Edwin.
Thought it was Edward. What?
Sweet nectar.
Petalicious.
Yes, so peaty, so smoky, so delicious.
Oh, well, hello. Didn't see you there. Sorry, we were just appreciating the
Fine nuances.
complex peat notes
Ooh, yes, quite peaty, sir.
of this Lagavulin 16-year scotch.
So delicious. Hands down, my favorite scotch.
It is a good one.
It is. You heard it here.
Some would call it the best.
And you heard it here first. Jeremiah is now a fan of scotch.
I've always been a fan of scotch.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Dingus.
Yep.
I just didn't say it was the best whiskey. Anyway.
So good. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Speaking of.
Yeah, we got a show to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, welcome back to Idiots with Pipes, all that good stuff. Jeremiah, this is Scott. He doesn't need to introduce himself. Today we're going to be drinking Lagavulin 16 and pairing it with... Scott, you go ahead. You can tell him this.
Oh, thanks. I can talk now? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
You can talk now.
So we have the one and semi-hard to get Balkan Sobranie. So since we dusted off my fine bottle of whiskey, we thought we'd dust off a fine tin of tobacco. So we have some Balkan Sobranie, which is pretty good, I dare say.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, deal.
Let's pack these pipes up and see what we got.
Pipe.
I got mine. You pipe cleaner? Got a pipe cleaner for you. No?
I can't smoke that.
I don't see how this affects me. I'm going to get to packing.
Fine whiskey, scotch, fine tobacco.
Yep, we
How
got
about
that.
a fine pipe? Get this shoe out of here. Yeah.
The thing actually works?
I think so. Last time I tried it, I tried to smoke it backwards last time. It didn't quite work.
I thought that was a prop.
No, this is a real bona fide gourd calabash pipe.
You don't even know what it's called. You can't smoke it. The whole time that thing's been sitting behind me, I thought it was fake.
No, it's a
I
real
could have smoked out of that.
bona fide gourd calabash pipe, sir. It's the finest pipe in my vast of ones of pipes collection.
Lid was a little tight on this.
And she's got a little bit of age on it.
Dude, I'm getting straight
Smoky.
oak
yes.
leaves burned in a bonfire.
Oak leaves burn. That probably a lot of key. No.
And beef jerky. Yep. It's going to be a good smoke. I can't
Beef
wait.
jerky
Let's
and-
pack these pipes.
So now we have our pipes packed.
Oh.
Enjoying the finer things in life here. Fine scotch, a fine tobacco.
This
All good
is fantastic, sir.
Thank
Yes.
you, sir. So peaty scotch, does go with a little smokier, heavier Latakia blend. The scotch and Latakia do complement each other. As opposed to last time where we were going with competing flavors. It's sweet versus smoky. This is more of a smoky and smoky. Complement.
Sometimes that's the way to go, But
Yeah.
These
I do
do.
look.
These two go really well together.
They really do. So,
Y'all don't mind that. I accidentally spilled a little tobacco in my scotch, and they taste well together. You can
that's
say,
good.
yeah?
That's good, It just adds flavors like tea, right? Just drop a little in there.
That's right.
Extra flavor. Yeah.
That's right.
So it's good. This is actually, when I first got Balkan Sobranie back in September of 23, it's got some vintage tobacco here. Smoked it for the first time. Well, this is absolutely terrible. How does anybody like this? Why was this even remotely hard to get? 'Cause I didn't break it out again until sometime maybe late last year. And as my palate refined and it aged, broke that bad boy back out. Son,
This is amazing.
yeah, right. So I'm not sure how it is new because I did not like English tobacco when I smoked it new last time. I've grown to love English tobacco, especially more of a Balkan, heavier Latakia, and they're yeah, I'm now a fan.
I'm a huge fan of a strong English. You've outdone yourself, Scott.
Why? Thank
I let
you.
you pick the tobacco. I let you pick the whiskey or the drink, I
Can't-
suppose. And
just
you
can't go wrong with Scotch,
You kind of cheated because you just went with Lagavulin 16. I mean,
So doesn't
it's
matter.
not like you pulled out some old wisdom. You just pulled out Lagavulin 16. Everybody knows that's good.
That's my favorite Scotch with perhaps my favorite overall tobacco.
Would you say that Ron Swanson had something to do with your Scotch
okay.
selection here?
So I'm going to say about 100% yes. He did. So have you ever seen Parks and Rec? Ron Swanson keeps a bottle of whiskey in his desk at all times. So after binge watching the entire show because I didn't watch it when it first came out. 'Cause I was more of an office guy. Watched Parks and Rec and realized he had a Lagavulin 16. I was starting to learn to like whiskey. I like, maybe I like the Scotch thing. Let's go with some fine stuff. So tracked down a bottle of Lagavulin 16 and haven't looked back. So good. Ron Swanson, to you, sir.
I feel like I've been doing a little reading lately, and I feel
Oh, yeah?
like the...
Oh, did I inspire
wish
you
we-
with my
I
Hobbit
wish-
talk? Yeah.
Do I?
Did I inspire you with my Hobbit talk last time?
You mean the book that you borrowed from me?
Minor details, sir. Minor details.
Okay. Well, regardless, I like a lot of classic literature, but
Okay.
I think it would be nice if we could adopt the societal rules of the mid to late 1800s, early 1900s. You know, the whole, just like the way everybody acted and treated each other. You know, like, but he sits around reading and talking philosophical things and smoking in the parlor and
Deep pondering.
having a cup of tea or a glass of whiskey. If we could bring that back, but then combine it with the
Air conditioning
and
Yes.
indoor plumbing, and perhaps an
Yeah.
automobile and
Yeah, okay.
an airplane, that'd probably be good. Yeah, trash pickup. That's all those good things.
Yeah, all the really great, inventions of the 20th century. Yeah.
Basically, just do away with the internet, except for our YouTube channel. We'll
Well, of
keep
course,
that
yeah.
one channel on, but the rest of it,
'Cause our pipe, it'd just be us filming ourselves so we could watch it. That would be pretty lame.
yeah,
Definitely need the internet too. Yeah.
that's right.
Valid point.
But I like that though. I remember growing up in the 90s when we just had house phones. You had to
Yeah.
call your friend and talk to their parents to ask permission to talk to your friend.
Or dial up on the internet. All those wonderful sounds of yesteryear. Back when we were such young sprouts. Yeah. And then, your mom decides she wants to call her best friend in Yap. And so as soon as she picks the phone, there goes the connection. Oh, the good old days.
I don't know. I spent most of my time outside when I was a kid, not playing Dungeons and Dragons online with my friends.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know. Is what I'm
No,
getting
I
at.
did spend a lot of time outside. I was raised on Flintstone vitamins and hose water. Such a fun childhood, sir. I think I'm immune to about everything. Estranged medicine, I guess, favorite, grape Dimetapp. Weirdest thing, but I love grape Dimetapp.
Really?
I still to this day, and I swear it'll get me over a cold quicker than any other adult strength medicine I've ever tried. Dead serious.
Really? Just nostalgia. You're just healed by the power of
I think
nostalgia.
so. Oh, I can feel it working within like 2 minutes. I think medicine works that fast.
I can picture you walking around with a bottle and a straw with a little umbrella out of it, just walking down the street sipping on it. Oh, what is that movie?
Just walking in
Hitch?
this. Yeah.
Didn't Will Smith do that? He ate shellfish or something, and he was walking around with a bottle of Benadryl and a straw.
Yeah, I would. And it was so popular at the daycare I went to. Everybody loved grape Dimetapp, and they actually used to fill up a Dimetapp bottle and put grape Kool-Aid in it and give it to everybody. So that we thought we were getting Dimetapp, but it was actually just grape Kool-Aid.
What?
Yep, true story. So you're talking about been doing a little bit of reading. What you been reading?
So, I like classic stuff, and then I moved into reading a little bit. People have been talking about Hemingway forever.
Okay, I read some Hemingway.
You know, a lot of people love Hemingway, and a good friend of mine's been telling me I need to read some Hemingway.
Well,
So I finally read a little bit of that. Read some short stories. I read The Sun Also Rises, which I believe was his first novel, if I'm not mistaken.
okay. Well, let's do this. Our first book. What'd you think?
I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Not a fan. I feel, and the internet disagrees with me, 100%. Everybody loves his book. I feel like it was just a novel about nothing.
I'm going to side with you on that. I'm not a fan of I read that one. Luckily, that wasn't my first one I read by him, because if it was, I may have stopped. It was good. I like the whole bullfighting thing, but as a story as a whole, like I said, it didn't really go anywhere.
It was just a story about a bunch of people sitting around drinking and eating and talking about meeting up later and drinking and eating some more, and then
All good things. but yeah.
occasionally you'd get a beautiful scene described as they're looking out the train window at the landscape while drinking and eating and talking about drinking and eating. And oh, that's a nice looking cloud. Let's drink and eat some more. And that was the whole story. And then there was a little bit of a bullfight and some fishing and more drinking and eating. And
Yeah.
fishing was fun. Let's get back and drink and eat some more. There was no plot. There was no climax. There was no resolution. I didn't like the story very much. Didn't like his writing style, but
Okay.
a lot of people do. Most people disagree with me. I don't like his overly simple style, which is what people like, is that it's to the point and simple, but also, while being to the point, he employs he calls it the iceberg method, where he hides the majority of the story below the surface, so you have to infer what he means by the story. You don't get to know the details. It's never revealed. You keep reading, thinking some big atom bomb is going to be dropped at the end, and something's going to be revealed, and the atom bomb is there is no atom bomb.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to see under the water. I don't have my Kosas on when I read.
You don't have your polarized sunglasses
No.
on? Yeah, it's
So if it's got to be above the surface for me to.
I didn't pick up a book and start reading because I want to come up with a story. I wanted to read a story, you know?
That's fair. That's a good point.
There's a scene near the end where he goes to a hotel by himself, and the main character does. And just him wading out into the water, and the way he described all that was actually pretty good. Because most of his description I don't like either. It's like the sky was clear, the sun was warm, the water was pretty. Like, too simple, right?
True. Yeah.
But he did a good job, I thought, in the near the end of the book. I really liked the way he described that. I almost felt like I was there. I could feel the sun on my skin almost, the way he described it. But I'm not really a fan. I've given him I'm going to read another book and see. But I did read, after that, I read The Old Man and the Sea.
See, that was my first book I read by him. I read that one too.
Which was the last one he wrote, I believe.
If I'm mistaken, I think that's the only one he won the Pulitzer Prize, I think,
Really?
for.
Okay.
I think his only actual major award was for that book, which is the first one I read, which I read in that. I hated the ending, but I enjoyed the story. And because of that, actually ended up reading a few more Hemingway books because I read that one first.
The Old Man and the Sea is not my kind of story because I don't care about fishing.
Yeah,
but I did
same here.
appreciate his writing style in that, which is weird because I read several short stories, then I read that one book, The Sun Also Rises, but then I read The Old Man and the Sea just to give it another try because everybody raves about Hemingway, and I actually liked his writing style there, and it drug on so long, but it was like watching a movie where someone's like Castaway or something. It's just this long. He did a good job making you feel like you were there. You're like, oh my goodness, let's get on with the end of the story. But the point, like, he made you feel like you were there, which is, I don't know. I thought he did a good job, and I actually liked the ending of that. Like, it was realistic, right? Like, because you're thinking, oh, he caught this major fish, story over. No, he's got to get it back. Now, how's he going to get it back? And then he tries to get back, and basically the whole thing's destroyed.
Yeah.
Which is, I just thought the guy was going to die because knowing Hemingway, figured he would have killed him off, but he didn't.
He killed the fish off.
But what I liked about it is the skeleton was there and everybody saw it, and he still got recognized as like this legend, as this hero. They're like, he caught that thing up, what was it, 19 feet long?
Yeah, something like that. It was huge.
I don't remember, but yeah, it was huge, and so the fisherman still got that, and he was known as a legend in the way. I heard somebody tell the story or talk about the book that they noticed he told it like he was translating the story, which I kind of like that too, because it was like you were being told the story from, like, it was almost like you were sitting in some cafe somewhere in Cuba and one of the natives was telling you about this legend or whatever. So I kind of liked it. I was surprised that I liked it because it's not my kind of story. I don't really care that much about deep sea fishing, but I thought he took a story that I don't really care about and made me kind of interested in it. So
That's cool.
Did a good job.
So we have in a few weeks, Muletown, March 14, 15, 16.
Coming up.
We will be there. So again, if you guys are going, we'd love to meet you in person. Please drop us a comment so we know to look for you. And please come find us because we don't know what you look like. I believe Eddie Gray's going for the Pipe Nook.
Eddie, the man, the myth, the legend, Pipe Nook Gray.
And actually, Eddie Gray, talking to him, he actually gave a great hotel recommendation. He said he usually stays at. It's a really good hotel, not too far from the show.
Yeah. So we're actually staying at the same hotel as Eddie. We got that all booked up. Used a little travel agency.
Yeah, a little connection
such and such there. Got that hooked up. So we're staying at the same hotel as Eddie. Excited about that.
Yeah,
we're
that'd be
hang
good.
out, smoke a little in the lobby. They probably don't allow that. Kind of excited about that.
I said he recommended it. So thank you for booking that. Well, he texted me like once I told him that we had the hotel booked. He texted me the very next day and said he's staying somewhere else.
That's a good one. It's always joking.
Yeah, I joke a lot. That's not a joke. He said, "Where y'all staying there?" I went, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I'm not." I went, "Oh,
You're serious?
yeah, he's not staying with us."
Eddie booked a different hotel after telling us, "Hey guys, this is a great place." We paid extra for that.
I know. We upgraded our room because that hotel's a little bit more. And Eddie said, "Psych." He pulled a fast one on us.
Fast Eddie, huh?
Fast.
I'm
Eddie,
gonna
yeah.
throw something out there. Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but
Okay.
it's possible
Okay.
that Eddie Eddie doesn't like us.
No,
Have you
man.
thought
Eddie
about that?
loves us, man. Maybe they were
Well,
just
he
like
refused to
full.
ride with us. Then
Well,
he
he's gonna stay
psyched
longer
us
than
out on a
us.
hotel. He zigged and then zagged.
Maybe
when
they were
we-
booked up. No, I did see an opening there today. They're not booked up. So I read about this guy the other day. He was a habitual gambler, I guess you could say. But he had, he'd bet big things, win big things. He had large sums of money going back and forth out of his bank account into the bank account. And apparently the bank decided to audit him. To say, they called him up and said, "Hey, we've noticed a lot of large transactions coming in and out of your account. We need you to come in and explain some of this to us." So he got a little worried.
Wait, the bank?
The bank called him and said, "Hey, you need to come in. Basically, we're going to kind of lock your account because of potential fraud. We need you to
I
explain
gotcha. Yeah.
the activity." So he's like, "Well, this seems serious." So he called his lawyer to go with him. So we get there. He goes in to the bank, and the banker's sitting there at the desk and says, "Hey, have a seat. You and your lawyer can have a seat, and let's talk about some of this stuff." He said, "Well, hold on there, Mr. Banker. Oh, no. Have a seat. We'll talk about some of this stuff." And so we noticed a lot of large sums going in and out of your account. Can you explain some of this? He goes, "Well, I like to gamble." He said, "Well, this is a lot." He goes, "Well, no, I gamble a lot." He said, "Well, I don't know if we can kind of, I don't know about all this. This doesn't seem, I think you're doing something." He goes, "No. I like to gamble. So you know what? How about how about I make a bet with you?" He goes, "Okay. What do you got?" He goes, "I bet I can bite my own eye." The banker goes, "No, you can't." The guy pops out his fake eye, bites it, puts it back in. He goes, "Dang." He said, "Yep, so that'll be $100. And the guy goes, $100? He goes, "No, hold on. How about I'll bet you $500 I can bite my other eye." So that's $600. You're saying $600 bite my other eye? Because the banker starts thinking, well, he didn't walk in with a cane. He's not blind, so he can't pop his other eye out. So yeah, all right, fine. I'll take that bet. Guy pops out his fake teeth, bites his other eye. "Dang it, you got me again." He goes, No, hold on there, Mr. Banker. I'll bet you an additional $1,000, make it $1,600, that I can stand on that side of the room and I can pee into that trash can all the way across the room and not get a single drop anywhere else. Banker's going, "That's impossible. You know what? I'll take you up on that bet." So the guy gets up and starts peeing all over the banker, all over the desk, all over, just pees everywhere. The banker jumps up and goes, "Ha! I knew you couldn't do it." At the same time, the guy's lawyer that came with him is just going, and the banker gets up and he's like, he's just so excited. He goes, "Why are you shaking your head? I just won $1,600. The banker goes, "He just bet me 10 grand in the car that he could pee all over you and your desk and you'd be happy about it."
I'm not laughing at your joke. I'm laughing at the fact that you got me again. You just wasted 3 minutes of my time
You're welcome, sir.
for nothing.
Yep. And with that concludes the show. Balkan Sobranie, great tobacco. Lagavulin, phenomenal
You
scotch.
shut up.
Well, what do we know?
No. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're the ridiculous one telling the stupid joke here. And with that, we're going to end the show.
But what do we know?
On a serious note, tell us what you think of this pairing.
I love it. Favorite pairing. Phenomenal tobacco. Even better scotch. Love the pairing. Love the Latakia. The smokiness of the Balkan Sobranie. The smokiness of the peaty scotch. Such a great pairing. But it's my favorite pairing. So we should just title this Scott's Favorites episode. Yeah. What about you, sir? What do you think?
I think it's great. I absolutely love the tobacco.
Yeah.
I think it goes great with the scotch. Very impressed. I'll give you that one.
Well, I think.
I would like to see how well this goes with coffee, though. But yeah, if you guys have the opportunity to get any Balkan Sobranie from September 8th, 1923.
Or 2023. Yep.
Highly doubt it. If you do, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
We gotta stop. Is this even? Can you even buy this anymore?
You can. I bought another 10 a couple months ago.
Okay. All right. Well, get yourself some Balkan Sobranie and age it.
A couple years.
Have it with some 16 years aged Lagavulin. 16 plus 2 equals mighty tasty. So with that, thanks for all you do.
We appreciate you.
It doesn't go unnoticed. You work hard.
No, you do. You put up with us every week, every other week. And we thank you for that. Keep the comments coming. Always love to hear your feedback.
Stay classy.
San Diego,
And other places.
all other places. Yeah. Till next time. See you in a couple weeks.
Getting
get
near
that.
the end of this, and it's not as good as I thought.
It's like smoking straight
It's-
ash.
Yeah, it tastes like ash. That's for sure.
It does. It tastes like ash.
Are you still here?
Why?
We're done.
You can exit the video now. Thank you.
Yeah. Exit. There's like a
Button.
minimize, exit full screen.
Yeah, it's like a red X or something in the corner. Or a red
Probably.
dot for Apple users.
Probably want to leave YouTube after watching that.
Probably should.
Just go ahead and leave close down the whole app.
And you're still here. Why?
We already said that,
But they're still here.
but they didn't answer. So you're gonna ask again.
Yeah, I didn't get an answer the first
Definition
time.
of insanity is repeating
Doing the same thing
action
over and over. Yeah.
and expecting different results.
Well, they're still not answering because they're still here. Why?
All right.
Yeah. Well, will you end it for them then?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got this for you guys. You have to go.